Welcome to Grounds for Discussion
and Title Talk,
where we bring together closing, processing, real estate,
and coffee, of course.
Whether you're a buyer, seller, agent, or fellow industry professional, join us as we unpack the processes that make real estate deals happen. Hi, I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Barbie.
And today we have the man about town, our friendly neighborhood courier, Ray.
Yes.
You know what? I don't know your last name.
No,
I don't.
it's Palmer.
Ray Palmer. That's like an actor's name.
Well, that's why I used to tell people that, I had an uncle who played golf. His name was Arnold. And I had a brother who played baseball. His name was Jim. He's in the Hall of Fame. I had a cousin who lives in England, but he's passed, and he did some rock and roll. His name was Robert. But I work for Hogan Land Title.
I think you're pulling our leg.
Arnold, I was
Maybe
believing
so.
it.
I know.
And
Except
then
for
I
that
went to the
last
gym,
one.
and then I was like, wait a minute.
Arnold
we're going
is
to
your
England?
cousin? Well, let's back it up. Ray is Hogan's courier. Some of you might not even know that we do that, but there are things that he does behind the scenes that, they help us get through our day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
So we'll get there. First, I want you to tell us a little snippet about Ray. Apparently, you had a whole life before Hogan.
I did. I've been with Hogan about 6.5 years. And before that, I worked for 30 some years at Southwestern Bell Telephone in Kansas City, Springfield, and St. Louis.
Okay.
And retired from there. And, you can only play so much golf and
Yes.
Yeah.
do so much
Sit
gardening
around.
and stuff. So anyway, I like working here. I like getting around, seeing people, and
Yes. Yeah.
meeting nice people in the Hogan office.
So for young people that don't know what Southwestern Bell, there used to be this cord that went into your house, and it was called a landline
A telephone that was connected to your house with a cord.
with a cord.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. I used to install them.
You did?
I did. And when I was an installer, push button phones were brand new.
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Wow.
high tech.
But
Yeah.
another fun fact about Ray is you sing also. Are you in a band or are you just in a quartet or what's
No,
the story
I-
with your music?
Now I
career?
sing at, I go to church Second Baptist, and I sing in the choir there.
Okay.
And but when I was much younger in Kansas City, I sang in a couple of Southern gospel quartets.
Okay. Okay.
And
How cool is
that was a
that?
lot of fun.
That is so awesome.
And the neatest thing, well, there's a lot of neat things. We met a lot of nice people, but got to sing one time on stage with the Oak Ridge Boys.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, that was
cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have an episode 2 and 3 to get through all of what Ray has done in his
No,
life.
no.
Yes.
no.
But I called him the other day when we were talking about it, Wizard of Oz. We're pulling back the curtain on how we get certain things done.
Done.
And Jennifer,
Yes.
as the closer, there are things that you do.
Yes.
Yeah.
You deliver my monies, my loan packets, and you make sure everything goes everywhere. And it's funny because every once in a while we'll get a call from a lender. It's like, we didn't get the loan packet. And Ray's like, nope, this time I put it on this desk at this time on this day. And he's always right.
And he's always right.
Yep.
Well, that's one of the things I really enjoy about this job is I've gotten to know a lot of nice people at the banks and the different real estate companies around town that we do business with. And I take very seriously what I do. I try to have fun with everybody, but I understand that when I go around to these different institutions, that for a lot of them, I'm the only contact with Hogan that they ever see.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
Face to face for sure.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I understand that. So, as we can, I try to develop relationships with the people so that when I show up, the Hogan guy's here.
Yeah.
And he's brought me something, or I need to get him something, or
there's
something
Ray.
like that.
There's Ray.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ray, if you're wondering, we missed this part. What did you bring us to drink today?
These are, I believe they're vanilla frappes from Mickey D's, iced. They are a fine summer drink.
All right,
I
we're going to
love that.
try it.
Cheers.
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 That's delightful.
Not bad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
delightful.
I feel all the sugar and caffeine running through
That's
me.
right.
Yep. And then if you notice, there's another little special treat sitting here because I'll let you take over. This is your deal.
So Fridays, we do Donut Fridays for our agents and clients that if we have closings. So we always have an open door. We have donuts or we'll have cookies or we'll have parlor donuts. But that's our Friday. And so when I first came over and took over for another escrow officer, I was like, that escrow officer and Ray had a great relationship. And I was like, how can I top that relationship
I need an
and become
in.
his favorite? And I know I'm not his favorite, but I feel like we have a special bond because I make sure every Friday morning he has a donut of some type.
Separate in a
Separate
little
in a bag.
waiting for him.
One
It
morning
is.
I had to be out of town on a Friday and I called Barbie in a panic and I was like, listen, I need you, when you pick up the donuts for the office, for the agents and clients, I need you to make sure you have a separate bag, a special donut for Ray, because you are very special to us.
Well,
And
thank
so
you.
yesterday she asked you what your top favorite donut was. And this,
Shall I tell them what I told you?
Really, yeah, tell them what you really told me.
She asked me what my favorite donut was, and I told her that whatever donut I had in my hand at the time was my favorite. But
Ray is not picky. He will take whatever donut
that's
he can.
I never met a
easy to
donut I
please.
didn't like.
Oh, nice. Well, we're gonna try your donut. This,
Yes.
but this is what you chose,
This
right?
is,
when you say the
apple
favorite.
fritter.
Yes.
Apple fritter.
Apple
Okay.
fritter. And you guys are too good to me. I just will say that, they're very kind to me and on Fridays especially. And for some strange reason on Fridays, all of their deliveries seem to get moved up to the top of the stack.
If we missed something or forgot something, Ray is always there
Yes.
to help us out.
Phone call away.
Yes, especially if I'm like, Ray, I need you to run to Great Southern Bank literally across the street and get something for me. He's like, I'll be there in 5 minutes. He's like, or he'll say, I'm in Nixa right now. I will be there. I'm on my way. And we
It's
greatly
amazing.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because sometimes it is crucial. People need something.
No, I
Yes.
get it.
So what is your I know that you've said you've been doing this for 6.5 years.
Yeah.
Have you ever delivered anything that's kind of wild, kind of interesting? Or is it all just boring old loan packets?
Oh, no. I think probably the most unique one, speaking of donuts, I think it was 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, we did I'll call it a customer or client appreciation deal. And we took Parlor Donuts around, or I took Parlor Donuts. I had the car full. The back seat was full.
So
Not-
you were dropping off big
Yes,
boxes.
not the small boxes.
Oh, boy.
It was the oh my God size boxes. And they were literally stacked up, and then in the front seat was stacked up. I had such a donut high going that day.
Just
I bet. Just the
driving.
smell of
Just
the,
drive,
sugar.
just the smell of it, and at least on that day, I was the most popular guy in Springfield.
Yes,
I
you
bet
were.
you were.
Yes, you
I
were.
bet you were.
So that's probably the most unusual thing
And
I've
then
ever done.
sometimes, because we have maybe a mom and daughter at one time we're at different locations, or if I need to get something to somebody that I borrowed something from, like a lip liner from an escrow officer to one escrow. Sometimes we see that in our deliveries, and he's kind enough to
Aw.
help
Occasionally,
us out.
yeah,
Sweet.
occasionally there are, I think, shoes, lunches go between the offices, and
That's so cute.
there's been some times where I look at something I don't even want to know what this is.
Not opening it. I'm not
Nope.
looking at
No.
it. I'm not anything.
No.
So
Well, look, there's one fun thing that I do here when you're in here and Michelle's in here. You guys will just hash out the sports. You will hash it out.
We do
All the
Especially
sports,
baseball.
right?
Yeah,
But
well,
baseball?
baseball and football primarily,
Okay.
and so yeah, we enjoy kind of catching up. I don't get to see her very often, so it's like, hey, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you watch this game? And
and they're talking about splits and batting average and all the stuff. Like Michelle is like the guys girl. Like she knows all the sports. She knows deets. She knows the details. And this is Michelle Boswell, our marketing manager.
Is baseball your favorite thing to talk about, or like sports wise?
I enjoy baseball. I enjoy football.
Football.
I enjoy hockey.
I can talk football with you when it comes.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, it's
But
good to
really
know.
talk football?
Yeah.
Really?
I know nothing about baseball, but I got you on football.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoy hockey too. When I lived in St. Louis, I got to go to, well, had some season tickets to the Blues, and
That's
that
fun.
was that's a great sport.
That's fun.
That's a great
It's a
sport.
fun sport.
Well, we are super glad that you joined us today. I was like, do people know what Ray does? Do people know that Ray exists? He's like the Wizard of Oz. Like he's kind of there, he's around, and you think. And
Yeah.
so we are pulling back the curtain and letting everyone
Well.
meet Ray.
Well, thank you.
Courier.
I
Yes.
I appreciate you
Grateful.
guys, and like I said, I do take it seriously. I know that everything that even the makeup and the shoes are important deliveries to
Very
make.
important.
Well,
And
this is
that-
a relation-centric business,
Yeah.
and I think you have picked that
I
up,
get it.
and you realize, like you saying that just now, realizing that there are lenders and banks that hear our voices,
Yes.
but
Right.
you're the face that they get to see
Yes.
that
Right.
makes it happen and makes it
Right.
the deal
Yeah.
finalized.
And
So.
remember, Fridays, Donut Fridays.
And if you come early enough, you might actually get to meet Ray in person.
Yes.
That's right.
He pops in here early. So,
Exactly.
for his donut and his loan packet.
Exactly.
Well, thank you so
Yeah.
much for joining
Thank
us
you
today.
very
Well,
much.
thanks for having me. This has
Thank
been
you.
fun.
Yes.
Thank
See you
you.
next time.
Bye.